Hey guys, welcome to today's session. Today we are going to discuss on the topic evaluation of postfix. So here I have an postfix expression. So I'm just going to evaluate this postfix expression as application of stack. So we have discussed this in the previous session and as a continuation of it, I'm just going to explain you on this evaluation of postfix expression. So the steps are, the first step is you have to read the expression character by character. The second step is you have to check whether it is an operator or an operand. If it is going to be an operand, then you have to push it into the stack. If it is going to be an operator, then you have to pop the operands and perform the operation on it. If it is going to be a binary operation, you have to pop 2 elements. If it is going to be a unary operation, you can pop only 1 element. Now let us carry out with this, and the next step is you have to push the answer back to the stack. So here is the expression 3, 5, star, 2, 4, star, plus 6, minus. So I'm going to read it character by character. So the first character is 3, which is an operand. So I'm going to push it inside the stack. And the next one what I'm going to read is 5, which is an operand again. So I'm going to push it into the stack. And the next one is star, which is an operator. So I have to pop the elements in the stack and then I have to perform multiplication. So I'm going to pop the element 5 and then 3. So I'm going to get 5 3s are 15. Now I'm going to push the answer back to the stack. Now next I'm going to read the next element. Next element is 2, which is an operand. So I'm going to push it inside the stack. And then I'm going to read the next element, which is 4. So again I'm going to push it inside the stack. And then the next one is star. So I have to pop the topmost element and then I have to perform the multiplication operation. So I'll be getting the answer as 8. Now I have to push the answer back into the stack. The top moves as we do insertion, right? So I have to move it up. Okay. So now the top is 8. Okay. And the next one I'm going to read is plus. Plus is an operator. So I have to pop again 2 elements and then I have to perform the addition operation. So it is 15 plus 8, that is 23, and then I'll be pushing it back to my stack. So 23, which is the top. And now I'm going to read the next one. The next one is 6. 6 is an operand, so I'm going to push it inside. Now I have to read the next character. Next character is minus, which is an operator. So I have to pop the element and I have to perform minus. Okay, so it is 23 minus 6, which is 17. So the final answer is 17, which is again pushed into the stack. So the final output for the postfix expression 3, 5, star, 2, 4, star, plus 6 minus is 17. Thank you guys. The next topic is balancing symbols. So this is also a application of stack. So here are the steps to be followed to balance a symbol. First thing, you have to read the expression character by character. And here we are not bothered about operator or operand because we don't have anything to do with that. We are bothered only about the brackets available because our purpose is to balance the brackets, opening and closing brackets. Okay. So if it is going to be an open bracket, we are going to push it into the stack. If it is going to be a closed bracket, then we have to check for the matching bracket that is available inside the stack. So you have to pop the top element and you have to check with the closing bracket what you have read, and if it matches then it gets cancelled out and it gets balanced. If not, the expression remains unbalanced. That is, if the brackets do not match, then it remains unbalanced. So at the end of the expression, check for the emptiness of the stack. If any excess brackets available inside the stack, then also the expression remains unbalanced. If not, the expression is balanced. So you should not have any excess brackets in the reading part as well as inside the stack. Okay, so I have a problem here. Let me do it for you. So this is an empty stack. I'm going to read the first one. The first one is a opening square bracket. I'm just going to push it inside. The next one is a opening curly braces. I'm going to push it inside. And the next one is a opening curved bracket. I'm going to push it inside. Okay, so all the opening brackets are being pushed inside. Now next character I'm going to read is a closing curved bracket. So closing curved bracket is read abdina. Then you have to pop the topmost element and then you have to check for the matching. These two brackets match, so it says it is balanced. Now we'll go to the next one. So the next character is I'm closing curly braces. So I have to pop the next one. So the next one is going to be a opening curly brace. Both the brackets match, so fine. Then this part is also balanced. It is not completely balanced, partially balanced. Okay, when the end of the expression comes only, we can say whether it is completely balanced. And the next one is going to be a we have a opening bracket inside the stack, and we are going to read the next character, which is going to be a closing bracket. Now I have to pop the last one and I have to check for the matching. These two doesn't match, so which means that the final expression, whatever is given to us, is unbalanced. So this is about balancing symbols. Thank you.